Well, the Ashes reaches its conclusion here at the Oval for the fifth test, and I'm joined by Joe Denley. Joe, can you tell us just how it feels going into this test when you look at the high you had at Headingley and then the disappointment of Old Trafford? How do you approach going into a test match like this?
Yeah, it was a tough one to take at Old Trafford for sure, on the back of Headingley, like you touched on there, and going into this game, unfortunately not being able to regain the Ashes. I think immediately after the game last week, it was a lot of disappointment, and but we've sat down as a group, and still a lot to play for. Leveling the series for us is going to be very important, and finishing on a high in front of this Oval crowd will be great.
Who's led those discussions? Did everyone speak in that sort of sense, or was it Joe? Were there others who took a lead in, I guess, trying to pick the players up for this last test?
No, we sat down as a group, and Trev and Joe Root led that talk at the end of the game, and as much as everyone was disappointed, I think at the same time, we're coming into this week excited, and we have to really. It's Test cricket. You're representing your country. There's a lot of pride within the dressing room.
Now, you'll forgive me for saying it hasn't looked easy, and I imagine it hasn't been, particularly with the bowling attack that you've been facing, and you've scored 2 half centuries, which is a very high achievement in what's been a difficult batting series, particularly for both sides, really. Everyone apart from Steve Smith and Ben Stokes at times, it seems. But can you, I guess, when you look at how difficult it's been, what has kept you going out there? Because you sometimes had a little bit of luck. It seemed like you've just basically been doing anything you can, showing as much grit as you can to just stay at that damn crease.
Yeah, it's been tough. It's a phenomenal bowling attack to come up against, and they certainly challenge you in every form of batting, I suppose, whether it be on the front foot, back foot, and at times you have to wear a few and take a few bruises. It has been challenging, but like you say, I've managed to get quite a few starts and not kick on the way I would have liked. There's a couple of 50s in there, but as a top order batter, you're always striving for those hundreds and those big hundreds. So the ovals are normally a pretty good place to bat, and hopefully I can get a start and really cash in.
I know it's a bit of a cliche to say you just look at one game ahead, but what are your hopes and plans for what happens beyond the Oval?
Well, like I say, hopefully I can again contribute with the bat, and then it's not down to me, I suppose. There's obviously a few winter tours coming up, and it's about being ready and prepared to go on them if selected, and hopefully I can do that.
Well, we wish you all the best. I hope you have a great last test of the series here at the Oval, and all the best of luck.
Thank you very much.